Yeah. Remember this video from 8 months ago? Well, I'm gonna be doing it again. Alright. To give you some backstory, if you don't know what I'm talking about, 8 months ago, I made a game. Well, no, I didn't make a game. I made a video on a game on Roblox, and it was trying to sail Titanic's route and see if I could survive, which I did barely. It didn't work so well for me. That's the only thing I remember. This is Tiny Sailor's World, a game on Roblox, which I always play on a computer now, so playing on a phone is gonna be new to me again. Because, of course, all the settings are different sizes. But, anyways, Tiny Sailor's World is filled with a bunch of ships. A bunch of historical ships, even some fictional ships. The Polaris is a fictional ocean liner. And then you have some ships that are selected from a event. So there are events every major holiday: Halloween, Christmas, Thanksgiving, and whatnot. And I have gotten the Crown Princess and Cecilia and the Scythia from these things. I think Crown Princess and Cecilia was Halloween and Scythia was Thanksgiving, if I'm not mistaken, but don't quote me on that. The Bretagne, I don't even know if I'm saying that right. I couldn't be bothered to get it for Christmas. So I unfortunately, yeah, I don't have it, unfortunately, but oh well. This is Titanic's Day. We are going to be trying to sail Titanic's real route. So there are a bunch of ports in this game. Right now, I'm at Southampton, as you can see right there. There's Halifax, in Canada, and then a bunch of American cities. There's, New York and San Francisco, and probably a stop-off port. Honolulu, I believe, is a stop-off port. There's Tokyo, Cape Town, Sydney as a stop-off port, Rio as a stop-off port. Yeah, there's a bunch of places where you can go, and you can basically go wherever you want. Of course, you do have a limited amount of fuel, which you get at any port, and a limited amount of HP, which you can usually, control. This time I'll be sailing with PvP off, because it was not wartime when Titanic hit the iceberg. I will put, if I can find it, vehicle collision on. So that means if I collide with another ship that has vehicle collision on, which most of the time you're not going to find one that has it on, but I usually put it on, just to make it more real. If I collide with a ship that has vehicle collision on, that means both of you can take damage. And I want to make that as kind of physically real as possible. And it's nice overcast day here in Southampton, which is actually reminiscent of the Titanic's maiden voyage, overcast when it left. But yeah, I just want to see if I can survive. So we're going to be going to Southampton, which we're already in. Need to back up a little bit to go to Cherbourg, but we're going to Cherbourg. We're not going to Queenstown, because Queenstown is not in this game. So from Cherbourg, we're just going to head straight down to New York. So yeah, let's get started. And we are officially on our way. Maybe I won't hit an iceberg. Possibly bad luck. I don't know. We'll see. Also, guys, if you want me to make this a series on my channel, please do let me know. Maybe I will. But for now, I'm just gonna do a little remake of a video, because I think it needs an improvement. And it's been more than half a year, somehow. I have no clue how it went by so quickly. Time just flies by now. But, yeah, we're on our way to Cherbourg. And, let's see if we make it there by 6 o'clock in-game, which is around the time Titanic made it there in real life. So, let's find out. And if I'm not mistaken, passing this oil rig does mean I'm within the vicinity of a minefield. So there are mines in this game. It treats it as if it was during wartime, even if you have the Mayflower. I believe you can hit it. Mayflower only goes 3 knots, and you'll probably take 2 days to get from Southampton to Cherbourg. But yeah. So, I don't actually know where they are. I thought there was a great big minefield here, but maybe not. But I am going to look out for some, because I want this to be as accurate as possible. I don't want to hit a mine. Of course, if I were on something like the Britannic doing this voyage, I wouldn't look out for mines because, you know, wartime. But, yeah. And it looks like we are making it to Cherbourg right on time, which is nice. We are getting there in the accurate time, just about anyways. Probably not exactly accurate. I didn't think that would happen, honestly, but it did. So, I'm just gonna dock outside the harbor here, and, yeah, wait a little bit. I have a little nomadic sitting beside me, which is nice. And, oh, if I despawn the tender real quick, I think it was at just about this angle where I'm fairly certain the only known photo of Titanic taken at nighttime was taken. So that's pretty cool, because you can see the ship with its numerous portholes and whatnot. And now, I think, is about the time for me to leave. So we're gonna say goodbye to France, and probably, hopefully, hello to the good old USA. I'm not even American. Also, if I am not mistaken, I believe around this route is where an ice field is. So we're gonna find out if I hit that or not. That's gonna be ironic if I do, but yeah, let's find out. Okay, so far, I'm about, I'd say, a third of the way to New York. And I haven't taken a single bit of damage. I did just pass a rock that was, like, probably half my beam away from me. But, gonna ignore that. It's a lot better than last time, because last time, I was down maybe 50% health. So I'm just grateful. I am wondering if I can make it to New York, though. Because I don't really want to divert to any ports. I really don't. But, you never know. What did I just pass? I just saw something in the water. Must have been a glitch. There's the ice field I was talking about. You saw it for a split second, I know you did. There's an ice field right up here. And we're gonna try not to hit an iceberg. There it is. Oh, there it goes. Oh, there it is. Oh, yeah, we're in the ice field. Oh, that, you know, that's kind of ironic. That was right in front of us. No more said. I mean, I don't even know what to say about this berg in front of me. I have no clue what to say. Okay, the text that says New York is getting a lot bigger now. It's bigger than Cherbourg now. So I don't think I'm going to need to divert for anything. Especially since I'm in the middle of a shipping lane. I'm assuming this one's going to San Francisco from Halifax. But, yeah. Okay, yeah, I am getting a lot closer to New York because these islands, I vividly remember these islands. I remember I was once on the Olympic, and I grounded on one of these islands, and, Old Reliable wasn't really reliable anymore. But, there you go. New York is getting vividly closer, so that's a win, in my opinion. Do I want to go back, though? Do I? I mean, the video is only 11 minutes long, and last time I made this out of 21 minutes. The thing is, I don't know if I'm going to do it accurately, because I know the ships of the White Star Line, some of them that were on the Southampton route, they went from Southampton to Cherbourg to Queenstown to New York. But did they go from New York on the return voyages? Did they go from New York to Queenstown to Cherbourg to Southampton? Or did they just go straight to Southampton? I don't know. I'm going to assume they went through all the stops. I'm gonna assume that, and I'm probably gonna turn around at New York, and probably dock there. Unfortunately, there is no Pier 45, I think that was the White Star Line dock. I think that was the White Star Line dock. There is no Pier 45, but, that's fine, we'll just dock in a random one. I really like one attention to detail in these models is that they keep the engine sound. And when you slow the ship down, I'm not sure if you can hear it, but the engine's just slowed down with the ship. I really love that attention to detail. And now we're in a hailstorm. That's definitely what the Titanic would endure in the middle of April. Would a hailstorm come in the middle of April? I mean, I'm sure, yeah. Would it, okay, honestly, I don't know if a hailstorm would come in the middle of April. I have no clue. But, it is now. Okay, we made it to New York. It's right up here. I'm at 13% fuel. I made it. Without a single bit of damage. And you know what? That's a win. Because last time, I almost sank. I pulled up a clip on my second channel. Where, in that last video, my bow was down so far. Like, I don't even know if it would have been that far in real life. I don't know if it could have gone that far, but, did in Roblox. So, yeah. Roblox doesn't have very good physics, though, in all fairness, so, yeah. So, you know what? I think that's gonna do it for this video. I know I said I'd probably do the return trip, but I'm not gonna, just cause same reason as last time, I can't be bothered. Once again, if you want me to make this a series with other ships, like the Titanic, or the Carpathia, or the Lusitania, or, any ship, then please say so in the comments. And, yeah, I will see you all in the next one. So I hope you all have a great day, and peace out.